Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozi and this is Chat with Gozi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Now, Nina has come out to tweet. She was like, please don't vote for PT this year. And she was dragged for this tweet. Yes, because people cut their shade and they were telling her that she should just keep quiet instead of yarning dust. Let me quickly drop this before I continue. So the Real Housewives of Lagos will be premiering, I think, on the 29th. And trust your girl to bring you the gist. Yes, the Real Housewives of Lagos season 2. And I'm going to be talking about it on here. So if you're a fan of the franchise, just stick along. Don't worry, with me, lots and lots of entertainment coming your way. So please hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell so you get to know whenever I post all these things. In my last video, I told you guys about the kiss and the heavy flirting that was going on yesterday between Mercy and Pere. And it continued basically. Even when Mercy went to put Ilebaye to bed, I'll get back to that story. She told Cross to call Pere to come and stay by her side and all. According to her, she was tipsy and all that, and she really wanted to operate, or in Sisi's voice, operate. But this whole Ilebaye thing has killed her whole operation. But the Mercy I saw still wanted to operate because she still called Pere and they were having conversations talking about him and Alex, talking about him and Kim, just basically having all this but you like them, now you're not saying you like me kind of discussion. And it was annoying that Big Brother decided to be going on break when things like that was happening. Yes, the viewers were not finding it funny. Now let's go back to the whole Ilebaye matter. So apparently they had done the dinner, and in that dinner, Ilebaye had told them when they were sharing Baileys. Ilebaye had told them that she doesn't want to drink. Yes, that she's not drinking today. So instead of using Baileys to do their whole chairs and the rest, they gave her spin-off ice. Yes. And they were all glad that she did not want to drink because they knew that she did not have a high tolerance for alcohol. Now, fast forward to when Ebuka came and then all of them were doing shots. Ilebaye still did not take the shots. Yes, they did not even approach her to give her the shot because she was still on spin-off ice. Yes, she had said she did not want to drink. Now, fast forward to the issue I told you that she and Cross kind of had, and Pere, where she was angry that Pere had said that she was joking when she said Cross would drink the drinks that she had carried for herself and Mercy. Now, Adekunle had made a statement there. Adekunle was like, I thought we were taking for the house. I did not know that each person was taking their own. Now, that statement had been swept under the carpet, and when they had gone inside, they just stacked the drinks. That's the spin-off ice can that they are taking. It was on the dining area. Now, apparently, Ilebaye had gone again because she had had 2 spin-off ice can earlier, and it was obvious that she was tipsy already. Ilebaye had gone ahead again to take extra 2 bottles or 2 cans, of spin-off ice. Now, for me, when you are drunk, the first thing to do is to go to bed. You have no business being up anymore. Now, when according to Adekunle, he had noticed that Ilebaye was already gone. That was why when they said all of them should play, Ilebaye and himself should join in and be partners for the game that they were playing, he refused and said they should not worry. And Ilebaye, on the other hand, was saying she was not going to play. So for him, there was no need convincing her because he had seen that she was already gone. Now, these housemates were tipsy and they were in high spirits. Yes, they were talking about good energy. They were playing their card. They were just living the life, basically. And games are fun when people are a bit tipsy. So they were having mad fun. In their mind, Ilebaye had gone to bed. Yes, because she was saying she was going to bed and all that. And they knew that she was gone, basically. Just for them to see Ilebaye come back again to the counter, and it looked like she took a drink. I think that was when she took the second can. I'm not so sure. And before we knew what was going on, Adekunle had left for a while to go and shower and the rest. For him to dress up, and then Adekunle shouted. Now, the people that were playing game were like, why Adekunle they shout? But nobody stood up. You know how drunken men can be sometimes. So nobody stood up. Everybody just kept playing their games. And Adekunle walked up to them, telling them that Ilebaye had made a mess and she had been throwing up and all that. And basically called the head of house, Cross, to go attend to her. And Cross was like, nah, not today. He's not going to do that. That everybody should know their limits. Everybody should know their gauge. He's not going to be cleaning up after anybody. He's not going to be cleaning anybody's vomit. And then he was like, okay, he's assigning the role to his deputy, Pere. Pere, on the other hand, said he was not going to move a finger, that if she throws up, when she's done throwing up, she should go to bed. Sisi, on the other hand, said she would have gone, but she does not want to go because she does not want a situation whereby she gets there and then a fight occurs. It will pretty much look like she went to start a fight or she went to look for a fight. So she doesn't want to do that. So because of that, she will avoid the whole situation. Now, drunken man Mercy, that was very tipsy and wanted to operate, stood up and pretty much ran there. When she ran there, she helped her clean up and all that. And she was like, you are not even meant to be awake. You are meant to be in bed. So go to bed. That was when Ilebaye started doing the whole drama of she cannot breathe. She has to open her mouth before she can breathe. And at that point, Mercy looked at Ilebaye like, are you whining me? Mercy was like, I don't understand. Ilebaye repeated it. And that was when Mercy was like, okay, now let's go to the diary room. And Ilebaye was like, no, that there's no need. And Mercy insisted, and they went to the diary room. Now, we did not see what happened in the diary room. What they showed us was basically the housemates ranting. Yes, they were pretty much pissed because according to them, Big Brother had entrusted them for that particular dinner and had given them, 4 bottles of alcohol. And they drank the 4 bottles of alcohol and they are still all right. According to Adekunle, it's because of Ilebaye and how she cannot control her drinking. That is why Big Brother is not allowing them to actually drink in the house. That is why Big Brother is restricting their alcohol. Now, if you don't understand why they are this pissed and saying Big Brother is restricting their alcohol, let me throw your minds back. So this Sunday that Neo was evicted, the Saturday before, Neo and Sisi had contributed money and they had bought alcohol. The Adenitas had bought alcohol. Mercy had bought alcohol. So they were meant to have 3 bottles of spin-off vodka according to their shopping list and all. However, Big Brother gave them 1 bottle to share. Yes. And I felt Big Brother reasoned in this kind of way. It was a thing of, if you don't have enough for yourself, you won't even want to give out your alcohol to someone that cannot manage themselves. That's the way I read it. So apparently, the housemates were pretty much pissed because they felt she knows her gauge. She knows she cannot take more than 1 bottle, that's 1 can of spin-off without going crazy. Yet she had the guts to take up to 4. And they feel like if you talk to Ilebaye will get upset and will start making it look like, no, you're trying to bully her or anything like that. So for them, it was a thing of, this cannot keep going on. And Pere lost it. Pere basically went into Ilebaye's drawer and removed every piece of alcohol that was in the drawer. And for Pere said it's that this week, basically the housemates were saying this week was meant to be a week of flexing, a week that Big Brother would just be supplying them alcohol and they will be on a high and all, just basically having fun. But with this that have happened, they know Big Brother isn't even going to listen to them or even consider giving them alcohol because they feel like someone cannot control their alcohol intake. Now, Sisi was very upset because Sisi said she does not know why Ilebaye will be doing things like this. That someone like her now, when she noticed that she was almost getting there, she even gave out her own Captain Morgan. Yes, it wasn't like she did not want to drink again, but it was a thing of knowing your limits. However, Ilebaye would still go on, and she was pretty much upset because she felt like Ilebaye did it on purpose, ruining their nights basically, because the game they were playing and all had been put to an end. Yes, they had stopped the game all because of Ilebaye. So it was pretty frustrating. Pere had taken all Ilebaye's drinks and had taken the remaining drinks that they had brought in and took upstairs to the HOH room. And for Pere, Ilebaye, henceforth, as long as they are still in the house, she's not going to be drinking. Yes, if at all, Big Brother even listens to them and gives them alcohol on Thursday for their pool party, he's going to open a spin-off ice can and pour quarter for her. Yes, if at most he pours too much, it's going to be half. He's not going to give her more than that, and anything she wants to do, she should do. If she wants to hit her head on the wall, she should go ahead and do it, because they will not keep suffering because of her. Yes, they are going to tell her that Big Brother has ordered that her alcohol intake be rationed. Yes, and that she should stop anything alcohol. So that was what they were basically saying. And then Mercy talked her to bed, stayed there till she was asleep. And when Mercy got to the dressing area, Mercy, Pere, and Cross were talking about the matter. And for Mercy said that she felt somehow, she felt used basically, because Ilebaye knew what she was doing. From the point where she went to care for Ilebaye and all that, that whole breathing thing, Ilebaye was basically lying and trying to get a reaction from her. That when she noticed that Ilebaye was trying to pull a fast one on her, she insisted that they should go to the diary room. Getting to the diary room now, Ilebaye, the doctor had seen Ilebaye and had said Ilebaye was fine and there was nothing wrong with Ilebaye, meaning Ilebaye could actually breathe, and she was just saying she could not breathe. Yes. And when the doctor had said that, Ilebaye had stood up like, no, she did not do anything, and it was clear that Ilebaye could breathe. And for her, she just basically felt somehow. She understands that the game is the game. However, she feels like your own people, like the people that carry your matter, you should spare them a bit. Yes, you shouldn't play with them while you are playing your game. And she genuinely felt hurt. And that she went to Ilebaye because she really cares for Ilebaye. And at the end of the day, she kind of feels stupid, because if she had ignored the way other housemates had ignored Ilebaye, she would not be feeling this way. And Ilebaye wouldn't have turned things around to start acting and doing like, no, true, she could not breathe, when it was obvious that she could breathe and she was not as drunk anymore. Yes. Then they started talking about how Ilebaye cannot manage herself, and if peradventure she wins the 120 million, it is clear that she would not be able to manage the money. And they were now saying that her parents should make sure that if she wins that grand prize, they should take the money away from her. Yes, they should basically monitor her to check that she is using the money correctly. For Cross was like, nothing like monitor. They should put the money in her parents' account, probably her mom's account, and from there they will be giving her the money she needs. I'm like, hey, wahala where coin shoe. Wahala. So that was the conversation that was happening in the house yesterday, and the housemates were just basically upset at Ilebaye. For Sisi, they were all on a high, and before you knew it, they all came crashing down, all angry and all feeling frustrated. What do I think about this whole situation? I kind of see where both parties are coming from. Yes, when you know you cannot handle your alcohol intake, don't spoil other people's fun. Drink, since you know you want to get drunk, you drink to where you know that you are already gone, and you go to bed. You don't need to suffer other people. You don't need to quench other people's own joy and everything because you have decided to be irresponsible. That's how I see it. Also, I don't know why the housemates are just too extra about the whole thing. Ilebaye is not the first person that has drank and have been vomiting in the house. Yes, Angel has done that. Sisi at a point on one of the Saturday parties, she has said it that she had gone to induce vomit because she was feeling uneasy when she had drank, and she went to go and try to throw up so that she could feel better. So people actually throw up in the house. It's not like Ilebaye is the first, and it's not like she will be the last. So I don't know why Ilebaye's own today was a thing and a subject of discussion and a thing that everybody will be angry over. Although I get the point that they're trying to make. They have told Ilebaye time and time again, stop drinking, control your alcohol intake. You know you cannot drink. You don't have the head for alcohol. Stop taking it and stop basically making Big Brother not to give us alcohol. And they were so certain that Big Brother was going to basically stop their alcohol intake because Big Brother had called Cross, who is the head of house, to the diary room twice to ask him about the alcohol that they had taken. Yes, who it was for, and to make sure Ilebaye was not taken from the alcohol. So it's clear that Big Brother is actually going to limit their alcohol and all that. So I actually see their anger. But let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Moving on from that, so let's talk about the interview Ebuka had with the evicted housemates, Angel, Soma, and Venita. So for Angel said that she was feeling 50-50 about leaving the house. Yes. For her, she was basically tired of the house and wanted to basically just come out and all. For her, she wanted people to see her girly side this time around, and she enjoyed the conspiracy thing. For her, that was the highlight of the season, and that seeing the video of Cross putting her up, if she had known that Cross would have the balls to put her up and all that, irrespective of their agreement not to put any Shine Your Eye member up, that she would have put Cross up instead of Doyin, that she actually did not want to put up Doyin, and she knows that Doyin was hot, but there was basically no other person to put. She had discussed with Doyin that she was going to put up Adekunle, and then Adekunle got saved by getting the black envelope. And basically, it was just Doyin. She was not going to put up her boo and all that. She hopes that as they're out now, Doyin gets to understand the whole situation. She spoke about how for her, this whole conspiracy thing was fun and it was just dope. She said that she noticed Soma on the first day that she walked in, and that she had planned that they would be friends, and she had even walked up to him and she had told him that you'll be my G. I said that you'll be my G and all that. That he was her spec, tall, 6.5 and all that. He was basically her spec, and it just moved from there. For her, the whole thing became what they call her, romantic, when on a Thursday party, he was not around, and she had gone inside to check up on him to know how he was doing and all. And he had basically just told her he was having mood swing and all that. And then he asked if he could kiss her. And that was when her heart did boom boom. And for her, she feels like consent is sexy. And that was how everything just went along. That people that are saying that she does not have a boyfriend and she's lying about it, that even in Shine Your Eye, that she followed different men, yes, that she had a boyfriend then, and that now she had a boyfriend before she entered the house. For her, she said it was even weird for her to say how much she liked Soma more than her boyfriend, because she has been with her boyfriend for 2 years now. For her, she said she's willing to continue her relationship with Soma, and for who she thinks will win, she said she thinks is between Baye or Adekunle. However, that she wanted either she or Soma to win it and share the money. That was what she said. For Soma said that he was just pretty much grateful for how far he has gotten. That the difference between when he came 2 weeks and now is a huge 7 weeks gap, and that's just it. Like, he's grateful for his time in the house and all that. And Ebuka had asked him that he had said that he was not going to be following woman because woman did him strong thing and caused his eviction the last time. He was going to be focused and all. And then he entered the house, and before anybody could knew what was going on, he was already exchanging bracelets with Angel. That was first week, the first days and all that. And for him, he was like that. He planned to be focused, nice, and to flirt a lot in the house. But that he could not help himself. He's a lover boy. That what happened. But that if you look at it, he was focused though. That he was focused on one woman. If you look at it. So focused he enter. According to him, he said that he had heard about Angel, but he did not know who Angel was. He had just heard her and seen her picture once or twice. And that all these people in the house, he had seen that when he entered, he had seen that they all knew each other and they all had like connections and all. And he did not have any with anybody. So it was pretty much special, and he pretty much felt good when Angel had walked up to him to tell him that she likes his vibes and all. She thinks they will be G's. That had made him feel very comfortable. For him, he was like that Angel is actually a special person. That Angel builds walls around her, but it takes a lot to bring down those walls. And for him, Angel is a special person and he likes the challenge. So he took it up because he's always up for a challenge, and he's definitely going to get whatever he wants. For his girlfriend, he said him and his girlfriend had a conversation without having a conversation. Yes, that they spoke and his girlfriend told him to do what he needs to do. Yes, and it's unfortunate that he went into the house and basically just fell for Angel and all that drama. And he's not leaving Angel because he really does care about Angel. For the person he thinks will win, he said he wants and thinks Ilebaye should win. That is a win for the underdog. If he does not win it, since he did not win it, and if his baby girl was there, that's Angel, he would have said Angel. But because none of them are there, then Ilebaye, because he's out for the underdogs. And for him, basically, he wants to be in blockbusters movies, and he wants to marry his music and his acting. Yes, because he was advised to drop music because he could not do the two before, but now he feels like he has taken enough break and he can do it. For Angel had said that she's just going to take a breather and just basically wait for God to show her what's next. For Venita said it was not her plan to enter into a relationship in the house. However, she noticed Adekunle was on the same level of banter with her, and that for her, she said she was tired not to address whatever she and Adekunle was having, but she felt connected, happy and comfortable in that space. About the dinner, she said that it was the way it was because she had seen and asked questions which the answers were not clear to her. She said that she and Adekunle would have to talk about their relationship when he comes out before she would know where they go from there. Yes, she then said that the whole thing with Baye, that she did not bully Baye. Yes, that the small and big thing, people took it out of context, that it's a thing of she has seen more in life, that she's approaching 37, Ilebaye is just 22, and basically she has more experience in life than Ilebaye. So that was what she was referring to. And that Ilebaye chose her as her BFF. So if you look at it, it's not that deep. As for Doyin, she said that she doesn't know what happened from Doyin's end, but she knows what happened from her own end. And she said Doyin had said the word bitch, and she felt Doyin was referring to her, and that was how the whole thing started. However, she does not regard Doyin. And she went on to go and talk about how she wants to launch a creative counseling company. So that's pretty much it. With her saying she does not regard Doyin, you know that the war is still on between her and Doyin. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I love you all. Bye, guys.